Hey guys, just wanted to hop on real quick. I was listening to some teaching today while I'm around the house and getting ready to do some more paperwork and get ready to go to dinner with the family. It's Mom's birthday today. For all you people who know Mom, give her a good shout out. So, but I was listening, and I usually don't get to listen to him, but I was listening to Chuck Swindoll this morning, this afternoon on Insight for Living, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks. And it was just an amazing thing. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a snippet of what he said and then go from there. But just listen up because this is powerful.
Listen to this story. My brother-in-law opened the bottom drawer of my sister's bureau and lifted out a tissue wrap package. This, he said, this is not a slip. This is lingerie. He discarded the tissue and handed me the lovely slip. It was exquisite. Silk, handmade, trimmed with a cobweb of lace. Price tag was astronomical. The tag was still attached. Jan bought this the first time we went to New York at least 8 or 9 years ago. I said she never wore it. She was saving it for a special occasion. Well, I guess this is the occasion. He took the slip from me and put it on the bed with the other clothing we were taking to the mortuary. His hands lingered on the soft material for a moment, then he slammed the drawer shut and turned to me. Don't ever, ever save anything for a special moment. Every day you're alive is a special moment. I remember those words through the funeral and the days that followed, when I helped him and my niece attend to all the sad chores that follow an unexpected death.
I thought about that, and that's powerful, people. And I tell people this all the time, that none of us are guaranteed tomorrow. People ask me about CF, and I'm like, it doesn't have to be CF that could take me. God could say, come home, and it could be anything else. I joke because Mom says because I have a motorcycle, it makes one easier avenue for God. But I always tell people none of us are guaranteed tomorrow. None of us. And I listen to that and I'm like, wow. Every day is special. And that special day is the time we have on this planet. It's so short in the eyes of eternity. And just people need to realize that there may not be a tomorrow. And he talks in his sermon about taking opportunities now to do things. And another part just a little farther on, the person sharing that story said someday and one of these days are losing their grip in my vocabulary. I've tried to live my life in that aspect. Obviously with CF, we look at a different mortality, a different life expectancy, based on statistics. Supposing that we're not going to see the long life that most people see. And I've always tried to live my life without regrets, doing the things that I desire to do. And I have, and I'm very grateful for that. But none of us are guaranteed tomorrow. I could fall off the doorstep tomorrow morning. Today, I don't know. Anybody can. but we need to appreciate what we have and be thankful for it. God's grace is what allows us to stay where we're at and keep doing what we're doing. But boy, that message just hit me. You know, every day is a special occasion. Every day that we're here is a special occasion. And we need to realize that with the people we're with too. Our friends, our family, the people we get to see, because we don't know when it'll be our last. Our family especially, extended family. It's hard to see tensions in families. People that don't talk because of something, an argument they had or a disagreement they had 15, 20 years ago, and they still don't talk. Nothing's worth it. Nothing's worth that. Nothing's worth losing a relationship. There's nobody that lays there on their deathbed who says, oh, I wish I would have held off against my brother for longer. Most of them realize that it really doesn't matter, and that's when they're trying to reconcile it right at the end, if they even have the chance. Tragic deaths are the hardest thing for that, because they never had a chance. And the hard part for a lot of people is the fact that maybe they wanted to, but the person they were going to reconcile with died in a tragic death. And now they're upset that they never did it. We don't have tomorrow, guaranteed. None of us do. Repair it. Fix it. Fix the relationship. It isn't worth holding on to it. One of the quotes that I remember hearing a long time ago, and it just always stuck with me, is bitterness and hate is like drinking poison but expecting the other person to die. It only poisons us. It only makes us sick. Sometimes the other person doesn't even know. I've had multiple times people have come to me and said, man, what you said really offended me. And I'm like, when? I did? And they tell me they've been mad at me for like 2 weeks. And I didn't even know. And then obviously I'm like totally apologetic that I had no idea. But they rode around with bitterness for 2 weeks over it. Or more. Who knows? There's people that run around with bitterness for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. It's not worth it, people. It's not worth it. Fix it. Choose the relationship over the ego. That one just came out, but that was pretty good. But love you guys. I gotta get ready. I gotta get some stuff done here yet. So just wanted to throw this out there because that message really hit me. Someday and one of these days are losing their grip in my vocabulary. And hopefully they do in yours too. Love you guys. See ya.